Hello, this is a very quick look at the HP F520G dash cam. This is a 156 ultra-wide angle lens GPS enabled dash cam. It comes with a mount, so you can easily take this out of your car when not in use. Very easy to clip in and out. It comes with an excellent length cable, so this is for use in car and this will keep it powered. You also get, with this particular bundle, a case so that when you are taking this out of the car, you can pop your dash cam into a case, keep it nice and protected. That's not available from everywhere, just this particular style also happens to include a case and a USB cable in case you want to access files without removing the memory card. So the unit itself is a nice size. As you can see, it's GPS enabled, power switch and SD card on the sides, nothing on the bottom, and USB on the other side. The screen's a decent size for taking a look at. If you don't have a card in, it'll let you know. Surprisingly, not touchscreen. You have to rely on these plastic buttons, and the buttons let it down a bit actually. The rest of the unit feels like really good quality. The buttons feel quite cheap actually. Lots and lots of options for you to have a play with, so you can dive into the menu. Probably best to do this first thing. Once you've got this set up how you like, there's very little else you need to do. You can simply fit this to your car and leave it there. So you can see, just scrolling through, you've got an awful lot of options. So you've got driver fatigue, lane departure warning. You can do various things with speed cameras. If you know where certain speed cameras are, you can have alerts coming up. So I generally just use the out of the box settings bar the time, but it's well worth coming back and taking a good look through and tweaking this to suit your needs. Now once it's fitted, it's quite discreet. It can just sit on your windscreen. It's held very securely by the mount. It doesn't come loose, and there is an option to change it from the camera mode into, you can just see it here, like a dashboard mode that gives you speed, time, direction. It's a nice little mode, although you're not really going to be spending too much time looking at it if you're driving. So from the outside looking in at the car, there's a bit of a reflection, but you can see it's actually quite discreet. So this is just a normal day, slightly overcast day, and it just sits there. It's quite small. You have to look quite closely to see this. Now, even though it's quite small, it does have that wide angle lens, and that gives you a really good view of what's going on when you're playing back the video. So you can see the video quality itself is really good. It's excellent video quality. You can just see on the left hand side the wire that I've run down the side of my windscreen, so it's tucked out of the way, and there's enough wire to run it down the side and round to my power socket. So the wide angle lens lets you see all the pedestrians on the pavement, so if someone were to walk out in front of you or something pull out in front of you, you'd capture all of that. It's not so narrow that it only shoots what's directly ahead. Now, as you're recording this, you'll need to buy your own SD card. It's a pity one wasn't included. I think for this price it'd be nice to see that. But what this does do is it does loop recording, so you don't have to keep deleting the files. If you're just driving along and it completely fills the memory card, it will go back and overwrite the oldest file. So here I've just pulled out onto a much wider road just to give you an example of how much the wide angle lens actually captures, and you can see along the bottom you've got the coordinates being pulled down from the GPS, as well as speed and date and time. So overall the video quality is really good. Being a GPS unit, this also records GPS files, so when you look at the memory card you've got the GPS files, and so these ones at the bottom are QuickTime files. They're the video, and the top ones are the GPS file. Now what you would do with these is go to a website such as GPS Visualizer. You can load in 1, 2 or 3 files, and when you hit draw a map it will read the data and plot it on Google Maps. So this is actually the road I was just driving down that you've just seen the video of. So that allows you to see exactly which part of the road you were on when you took some video. Overall then, this is a great little unit. It feels nice and compact, nice and light. It's just a pity about these buttons on the bottom. They don't feel very high quality. It'll also be good to find a memory card included with something at this price level. Hope you found this short review useful. Thanks for watching.